Alright everyone, part 2 of the Raindrop Odyssey. I hate this map with a burning passion. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, because this map absolutely sucks. I wanted to try and save my subs and boats for the very last map, but due to round 4, it's not looking very good. So, this is what I've come up with. Put a sub down there, put him on strong, put a dart monkey down here, and you will still lose lives, just not as much. Because round 4 is a pain in the ass. And we all know it. Although, to be fair, if you have monkey knowledge, this is probably a lot easier. I, however, would like to challenge myself, and this map is a pain in the ass. But there you go, down to 32 lives, which is not bad when you compare it to my other attempts and what I got there. So, surprisingly, round 4 is actually the most difficult one out of all of them so far. The rounds beyond that are actually quite nice, a little bit more generous, surprisingly so. And let's see what we can afford. We can get a ninja now, which is what I wanted to start off with, but did absolutely terribly when I was testing it. Okay. So we are gonna go for the old... Oh, maybe we can do it without it, but it's doubtful. I didn't want to use 4 towers on one map, but honestly, Rake is the biggest pain ever. Out of all these 5 maps in the Odyssey, I'd hate this one the most. Flooded Valley is actually kind of nice. I, to be honest, quite like it. But this map, just due to the different lengths of the tracks, makes it such a pain. If you have any of your monkeys targeting first, you're gonna see them attacking some weird balloons at different stages in the map. Like, you won't understand why they're attacking those balloons. Okay, there's 4 more lives gone. That's fine. We can deal with that. Let's put Brickle down. Probably could have upgraded there instead to save those lives, but it's fine. It's fine. We can... You know what? It's not. I probably should have done that, but that's my fault. That's my fault. That's fine. I'll fix it somehow. I can't even speak anymore. This map just hates me and I hate it back. Oh, okay, I'm glad we've got that all out of the way. But I'm still going to mention it like 4 more times. Okay. Sharp shurikens should secure us for a bit. Then again, I thought that on the first time I tried to record this, and lo and behold, lost many more lives than I currently have now. So let's try and remove this out of the way. It's an expensive one, which I hate, but it'll be worth it to try and remove it. Especially early on. Okay, there we go. Extra range for everyone. Everyone can breathe a little better. Alright, and I'm thinking for the sub, this might be a bit weird, but I kind of want to go bottom path, middle path. Because, I mean, realistically, if I give him advanced intel, he's going to be able to see what? Up to here, and then maybe a little bit down here. That's not that much of a buff. So I'm thinking maybe we could just live without it. Potentially. I'm still thinking it over. Because it is still an incredible upgrade, even if it only gives a minor area boost. Alright. So there's our 4 towers. Those are the 4 towers I want to be able to get through this hellhole of a map with. And I think they can do it. If they just work together as a team. And the map doesn't screw us over before then. Alright, the Alchemist has got us covered for leads, and so does Brickle, and so does the Ninja and the Dart Monkey when they're actually buffed. So we should be fine. The sub is literally the only one here that can't pop leads at all. Yet. Alright. Berserker Brew. Lovely. And then we hope to get Bloonjitsu next, but who the hell knows what's going to happen. Maybe we'll be dead before then. Okay. Not terrible. Okay, I think I've changed my mind about the sub. I want to get bottom path with cross path at the top. Just because that's what I originally planned anyway. Okay, okay. Now, the only difficult part about this, which is kind of the major difficulty with this, and kind of the whole idea of the Odyssey, is the fact that this is double HP Moabs. So, yeah, we're gonna need some firepower. So we'll get Bloonjitsu, but we won't get the stronger stim. I think we'll go for some sub upgrades first. Let's get some airburst darts. That's always reliable. And then we'll get some advanced intel, and we'll just see where we stand from there. Just see how we're looking. Probably would have been smarter for me to put Brickle further up to actually give the sub a bit more range, but I think it's fine. We can make do. I do tend to make a lot of mistakes in my videos, and that is done completely on purpose so that you guys can fix them and do even better. I wish. I wish that were true. Alright, let's get some backup here in case shit goes south, and fingers crossed it doesn't. But let's see how we go against a Moab. We're going to use Brickle's ability here just because I'm a little bit afraid. Get faster throwing as well. Come on. Kick some ass. Kick some ass faster. Oh, okay. We made it. We made it. We are okay. I don't know why I said faster. Faster. That sounds weird. Faster. Faster. I know there's not an R in there, except for at the end. But it just sounds right to me. Alright, that's done. Sub ticked off the list. He's ready for tier 5. Stronger stim is up next, because I'd be afraid to go further without it. So let's get that. And now we're going to go full on Dart Monkey mode. That's right, we're aiming for our Crossbow Master, who's going to be dealing most of the damage to everything that we're coming up against in the future rounds. 27,000. Oof, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But hopefully we can handle it. So essentially what I have planned for the next map is to use Ninja Alk, Dart Monkey, and Spike Factory, because I feel like those are what I'd be able to get away with. And then for the last map, that would leave me with a Dart Monkey, 2 boats, 1 sub, 2 planes, and a village, which I think is actually a pretty good deal if we can get away with doing what we're doing right now. Because the last map is mostly water, I did want to save as many of those as I can. And I have also just had like a little revelation in that Extreme Mode Odysseys, the very last map, may as well just be a regular Odyssey. If you know what I mean. Like, do we need the ability here? I hope we don't. We don't. Because on all the other maps you have to be careful about selling things and rebuying them and all that jazz. But when you get to the last map, whatever towers you have, you can sell them, rebuy them 500 times over. It won't matter because there's not a next map. Then again, if Extreme Mode Odysseys just worked properly, you wouldn't have to worry about that with any of the other maps as well. Okay. Steady progress. Steady progress. We're about 10, 12k away. Oof. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you, Stray Shurikens. Alright, we're good. We're good. I like this. This is perfect. Look at the synergy. It's almost like Brickle and some sort of water of towers were meant to be. No way. Alright. But yeah, double HP Moabs means that this isn't... It's not going terribly. But it is... Yeah, now that's terrible. Okay, let's try that one again, shall we? Just, you know, see how we do with a casual redo on that. And see if it's any better. Can we do better this time around? Oh, come on. Did we lose any lives? Ah, we still lost 3. I'm not happy with that. Not happy with that. I refuse to lose any more lives. Alright, so let's use Brickle's ability. I'm a little bit sketchy about using Brickle's ability because it's still quite early to be busting that out. Especially when we've got other Moabs on the way. Okay, but it seems to have paid off. Let's just hope there's not many Moabs this round. 55 is mainly just ceramics though, I think. Okay. A good chunk of ceramics too, by the looks. Okay, okay. I'd hate to be able to... Okay, I can't even speak right now, but I hate the fact that we might need to use Brickle's ability on some ceramics and not on some Moabs. Oh, you're on strong. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Just go back to first and you'll be good. Okay, never mind. That's not true at all. I thought it would be true. Okay. This is going to take a while. I'm not going to lie. This is going to take a freaking while. I want you to target... No, everyone else is fine. You go back to first. You know what? Screw it. Drop some acid pools and drop some caltrops. That'll probably make the difference. We'll see how we go. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Acid pools and caltrops for the win. Actually obliterating these stupid balloons. Ooh, snuck in. Alright, surely we can take out this big guy. No problem. No problem. Good. Alright, camo balloons means Ninja can handle it. Ninja and Brickle have got us covered. Just one Moab. Please just leave it at one Moab. Beautiful. We can handle that. Oh god, 2 Moabs. We might need a Brickle ability here, but let's just see how we go. Well, we got through one of them. But hey, we're actually making progress here. If we can... Actually, you know what? I think this round might screw us, because I'm pretty sure I saw another Moab coming out the side there. Okay. This is legitimately a massive pain. I've already bought caltrops and acid pools. What more do you want from me, game? Whew. Alright. You focus on the strong boys. And we will use the ability now. We lost 1 life. You know what? I'm cool with losing 1 life. I doubt we'll be able to pull it off again. Am I cool with losing 6 lives total? We'll see if there's any more Moabs. There is 1 more. Okay. You know what? Fine. 22 lives I can live with. I can live with that. If we can get our ninja. Our ninja? Our crossbow master. If we can get our crossbow master, I can happily live with 22 lives. And now we'll just have to really save Brickle's ability for if we're in a tight jam. If anybody sees 2 Moabs at one time, scream. Anybody does not include me, by the way. Okay, ceramics. We love ceramics. And there it is. Whew. Okay. So now we should be relatively free to go for some good upgrades now. I'm talking Sub-Commander. I'm talking Grandmaster Ninja. GMA is probably the better one, but I don't know if we'll be able to afford it in time. But we'll just see how we go. Holy shit. Yeah, fuck you, Moabs. You know what? No. Moabs, it's not your fault. You were just doing what you were programmed to do. This map is the problem. I realize that now. You know what? I've always known it. I just haven't said anything. Actually, I've said a lot of things. I'm just straight up lying now. Okay, round 63 should be a breeze, thanks to our boy Crossbow Master. If he doesn't miss... God damn. I think I wouldn't have to say this stuff out loud. Don't miss, Crossbow Master. That's bad for your health. I mean, come on. Thank you. Alright. Thanks to some well-timed alk buffs as well, we managed to nail it. Let's bomb these guys. Just because we can. Beautiful. Okay. This is going to be the hardest map of the Odyssey for me. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. And I know I said I'd only hate on this map like 4 more times, but I'm sorry. This is just a stupid map. But at the same time, I could just be bad at it, you know? Just like Bazaar, maybe I'm the problem. But it's not me. It's the map. So, you know. Honestly. It's just the combination of things, you know? No monkey knowledge, round, what was it, 4? Round 4, and this map? Ugh, horrible. Absolutely dreadful. Gives us a terrible start, and doesn't really help us much in the future either. Alright, so surprisingly, regular Moabs can get quite far still. Like, I do understand that that's the whole double HP part of the equation, but still, I was not expecting them to get as far as they do. I guess this top path is a bit shorter, but at the same time it stretches out at the very end. So I don't even know. I'm assuming Sub-Command is going to be so dope even on his own that I can just sort of get him and then forget about all my problems. I hope. If not, I'm screwed because I definitely can't afford GMA in time. Because we've only got 5 rounds to get another what? Another 18k roughly. Yeah, 19k even. How do we deal with Moabs? How are we looking? How are we looking? Can we actually shoot the pinks? That'd be great. That'd be lovely. In fact, I'd prefer that over missing. Quite a lot. You know what? Let's just bomb them. Let's just bomb them. Did we always have 18? I don't remember. Apparently we had 42. Aha! We had 22. That's what I thought. Alright, let's just use Brickle's first ability and see if that gets us through. Now? It's not going to deal a crap ton more damage than what the Crossbow Master was doing, because he was doing most of it, but it might just be enough to not miss pink balloons and yellow balloons. Thank you. Okay, not bad. Are you going to send more of those? More of these big guys? I thought so. Okay, but weirdly enough, the BFBs are fine. Especially ones on this part of the track. This top part, I don't know. We'll see. But the bottom part of the track BFBs are fine. Thank you. Okay. Legitimately doing well. We literally just needed that Crossbow Master. Okay. Whew. Can you tell I'm being very fucking cautious? It's a scary map. I don't like it. This should be an expert map, in my opinion. Actually, that's a lie. It definitely shouldn't be an expert map. It's definitely like... What's the one before expert? Beginner, intermediate, hard, expert? Is that how it goes? I don't even know. Beginner, intermediate... Anyway, whatever it is currently, bump it up by 1. That's where it belongs. And if that makes it expert, then screw it. It makes it expert. Okay, how we going? How we going? Fortifieds are fine. Let's use Brickle. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're okay. We're not panicking. Panicking is the wrong way to go about these things. Can we get enough for a commander here? I don't want to lose those lives. Come on. Alright, what if we sell the ninja? Ballsy play. But let's sell the ninja so that the Alk is only buffing our Dart Monkey and we can get the sub. Maybe the ninja was actually the weakest link. I sadly think it might have been. Admittedly, the sub-commander on his own is shit. You definitely want to get the sub-commander with other subs. But, in this case, it might be what we need to succeed. Oh my god. Whew. Oh. Ah. All right. 22 lives. On to Off the Coast. Now, I do have a plan for this one. And hopefully the plan works. So, stage 1. Ninja. Everyone, I am incredibly sorry. These last 2 maps, believe it or not raked. These last 2 maps, I personally don't think are possible without monkey knowledge with the towers I have left over. You guys can try it as a challenge, but I personally don't believe it's possible without monkey knowledge. I have tried over and over again on this map specifically to... Oh, well, I've got my monkey knowledge turned on. Let me just throw that off to give an example. I've tried over and over on this map. Multiple times. So many times now that I started recording this at around 12. It is now 5:30. And there was a strategy that I found to sort of work, actually, for the early game. However, 22 lives. You put this guy on last. You let him go to town on the balloons. And you have to leak lives. The ninja is the only option out of all these guys to start off with that can detect camo and you can afford them straight away. If you're not using monkey knowledge. And even then, you have to lose lives. So we're not going to have 22 lives. We're not even going to have 14 lives. If we're lucky, and the RNG is in my favor, we'll get 4. If we spam this... Yep, there you go. 4 lives. And that is as close as I've gotten to being able to beat this without monkey knowledge. Now, don't get me wrong, it does give you a good head start here. However, this isn't the issue. This map can probably be done without monkey knowledge and with these towers. That's not the issue, though. The issue is that for this map, I was planning on using the ninja, the alchemist, a dart monkey, and the spike factory. those 4 towers were what I was planning on using alongside Brickle to beat this map and move on to the next one. And I'm sure that is actually possible with the monkey knowledge. However, 4 lives is the minimum amount of lives I've managed to get and scrape through to be able to get a decent start on these maps. And then, if we go over to my lovely... Nope, not there. If we go over to my lovely edit challenge, this is what the next map would be. Because it's double HP Moabs. I've set myself to 1 life because it really doesn't matter if we've got 4 or 1. And monkey knowledge is turned off still. So let's just see what would happen starting on round 4, which is the round that it says that we will start on. So we can either place a boat and lose to round 4, or we can place a sub and lose to round 4. Even if I had another sub, I wouldn't be able to afford it because it costs $350 without monkey knowledge, and we clearly don't make enough to be able to do that. And there is nothing else I can start with. No Brickle, no Monkey Ace, no Village. And so, that's why I'm apologizing. I don't think this can be done without monkey knowledge. However, I will point out 2 pieces of monkey knowledge that will 100% get you through this, no problem. First one, Mana Shield. It takes around 9 monkey knowledge points to get. So you need to sort of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, roughly, or however else you want to distribute your monkey knowledge points to get the Mana Shield, or a cheaper alternative, if you are lacking on the knowledge, is going for the pre-game prep, which is similar but not as helpful. So you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 monkey knowledge points. That's the minimum requirement in my mind to being able to beat these maps. Because you'll see now, if you just have pre-game prep and we go back into that challenge, right? If we start it up, this pre-game prep applies on both sides, and look at that. You only have to destroy 6 blue balloons and then a handful of red balloons, instead of having to destroy all of them constantly. And look at that. We even survive, for the most part, with our Mana Shield lives. So potentially, with just those 2 monkey knowledge upgrades, you don't even have to place a tower and you'll live. Anyway, that's my rant out of the way. I apologize. I can't do this end bit without monkey knowledge, but I have sorted out the minimum requirements if you guys are looking for what to get, what can help you. Also, another big monkey knowledge point that's actually really early is, where is it? This. Monkey Buccaneer and Monkey Sub get +1 PS per shot. That is going to insanely help you out for the last map, so if you've got another extra monkey point lying around, monkey knowledge point, highly recommend that. Anyway, I'm sorry again, but these last 2 maps I'm going to be doing with monkey knowledge. Just to see if I can actually do them or if I'm just really dumb. Not like that though. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so we're still going to start off with the ninja in this position. Actually, you know what? Now I've got a bit of freedom. I'll spread him out. So be warned that I do have max monkey knowledge. So I will have a few more advancements here, but just look at this. So these spikes are going to block these ones. And then after this round, they'll block these 2. There's quite a lot of spikes, right? So after the first round, we have popped every balloon. And then a little bit of a way through this round, we'll be able to get like Ninja Discipline if we didn't have the extra cash that I start off with. So let's just see what happens here, right? Obviously we will leak a few lives here, but the Mana Shield catches them. Extraordinarily helpful. And that is less than 21 lives, so we're not actually going to leak any. And we'll get Ninja Discipline. So already, just because of Mana Shield and the pre-game prep, you start off with so much extra help. Would highly recommend it. Other than that, I can't really recommend much more, because either this map or the next map is gonna get you if you've got 22 lives and no monkey knowledge. So I apologize once again. I'm honestly very sorry. I really did want to be able to beat through all of this without monkey knowledge, but starting on round 4 and round 6 is utter pain when they only give you 650 to start. It is honestly such a painful process to try and survive with a single ninja or a single sub on round 6 or 4 without any upgrades. Whew. Alright. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, very sorry once again, but let's see if we can kick this map's ass now. Because it has been many hours of me trying my best. I think I got up to around 78. No, 76 on this one. 76, but I got stuck because apparently my crossbow master couldn't solo 76 and everything else was dealing way too much damage to it, making regrow farms and whatnot, which is kind of my fault, but that's what I was saying. This round, this map seems completely doable without monkey knowledge, but the next map, best of luck to you, honestly. Alright. Anyway, let's get into this. So, just in general for this map, don't buy Admiral Brickle too early. It's a waste of money, and she can't see camo balloons until at least, I think, level 7? Is it level 7? Something like that. But yeah, she's not too great early on, because she can't see camo balloons, and this is all camo balloons, so, you know, get her a little bit later than you usually would, and it'll be fine. Shouldn't run into too many troubles like that. Oh, I'm so glad, because I was much more angry and upset earlier, and then I had some dinner. So, just like those Snickers adverts say, you're not you when you're hungry. Also, you know, Snickers, if you want to sponsor me. I absolutely love Snickers. They're delicious. They don't currently sponsor me, but you know, fingers crossed. High hopes in the future. Snickers and Honda Civics. That's what I'm looking for. If I can get that, I will have achieved everything I ever wanted to do. Alright. So, from here on out, we should be fine to just do our normal strategy. After Balloon Jitsu, I feel comfortable getting Brickle. You know, it just... Balloon Jitsu is going to keep us held off for a while. And we're still going to get stronger stim and all that, but Brickle is pretty useful to deal a little bit of extra damage to the Moab. Because that's something Brickle can actually see. Isn't that nice? Alright. Just about halfway to stronger stim. Oh, it's just so nice having monkey knowledge again. Honestly, the ninja struggled like hell to get past round 22 on this map, which was just white balloons and black balloons on the next round. Honestly, it's so nice having monkey knowledge again. Alright. So I'm still gonna go for my strategy of saving the green towers and the village for the last map. But I will be utilizing the spike factory, trying to get long life spikes. Hey, that'll make a slight difference. An ever so slight difference on this Moab attempt. Here we go. Oh my god, we didn't even need the spike factory. Holy shit. This is just ingrained in my memory that by round 40 I need a spike factory, otherwise I lose. That's literally what burned into the back of my head while playing this game. Trying to figure out how to beat it. Holy shit, now we don't even need it. Honestly, invest in some monkey knowledge points. It makes a hell of a difference. God damn. Alright, I guess... I mean, I still need to place my dart monkeys for this map, because, I mean, honestly, there's no other real use for them on the next map. Or at least not for one of them. For the second one, there might be a use. There we go. And then... there we go. Now Brickle's actually putting in some work. Hell yeah. Brickle was also another loose end when I was trying this. So many times, just absolutely fails me. But this is doing much better. I like it. I like it a lot. My headache's gone. I've had something to eat. I've drank a bit of water, not too much. I should probably drink more. And we're on our way. We are on our way to beating this map. And that's nice. I've actually been able to have it on 2x speed the whole way through. Instead of suffering on 1x speed and hoping that I beat it. Oh. Hell of a thing, monkey knowledge. Okay. But we're on our way. Honestly, it got so bad I was relying on caltrops and acid pools to deal extra damage for me. That's exactly how bad it got. Acid pools for the Moabs, caltrops for everything. It was insane. But now, oh, now, so much easier, so much nicer. Oh, we let a few through, but that doesn't even matter because Ninja sniped them. Alright. Crossbow Master's gonna be even better when we get it. And it's actually in a good position. I'm not forced to get the Dart Monkey in a worse position, which is what happened every other time. I was forced to get the Dart Monkey back here a lot, just because there were so many things leaking past these two. Oh. It is blissful not having this headache anymore. Honestly, I thought the pain ended after Rake. Because, in my opinion, Rake is the hardest out of all three of these last maps. It's just awkward starting on round 4 or 6. Hell, I'll say it. It's even more awkward starting on round 4. But round 6 isn't too much of a help either, if you've got a ninja and a very streamlined track, rather than one that does loops. Well, I guess I'm just saving up for Permaspike now. Either that or Grandmaster, but in my opinion, Permaspike's better. Alright, well, we're literally just chilling now. I'm gonna put this around here. Shouldn't trigger on any Moabs. Should only trigger on BFBs. Oh. And then I've got to go back to TAFE on Monday. Not that that's a bad thing, but I was just really enjoying the semester break. Or at least the term break. Alright, 63. Absolutely no problem with a Crossbow Master on your hands. Bang. Oh. We seem to have lost a bomb. That's okay. Imagine if there was a monkey knowledge point that let you earn more cash per pop. Just in general. That would be insanely overpowered. Just like the village bottom path. When you get Monkey Town. Whew. That would be nuts. But damn, honestly, I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but this is just nice. This is just so nice. But yeah, do let me know if you want me to do guides with or without monkey knowledge for these Odysseys. Because honestly, you're going to have a much easier time with monkey knowledge. But for the most part, I will try my best to do it without. I cannot promise that I will succeed. As you can tell here, these last two maps have broken me, but now we've gone no lives lost. So, you know, monkey knowledge may not seem like it makes too much of a difference early on, but once you start getting down to the lower layers of monkey knowledge, which honestly, if you pick out the best ones and aim for them like straight away, you'll be able to reach them pretty damn quick. Like, Mana Shield only takes 9 monkey knowledge points, and the pre-game prep spikes at the end of the map only takes like 5. So it's not too long before you can start getting the really good upgrades. Alright. I think the round I got stuck on when I was doing the best without monkey knowledge was round 76. Because the crossbow masters just simply could not pop the balloons. I don't know why, but he just couldn't. And now we're going to see if it works this time. I expect it to, but who knows. Maybe this is one round that monkey knowledge can't fix for us. Although, just looking at how well the crossbow master's doing, yep, he pretty much dealt with the whole wave. Alright, and then permaspike is how we finish this off. Oh, holy shit. Typical. Takes me like 400 goes without monkey knowledge and I still don't win. And then the first time with monkey knowledge back on, it's like, I'm sorry, where was the problem? I was even thinking to myself, like, how many different ways are there for me to, like, regain lives throughout this whole thing? But I'm pretty sure the life cap is, the life cap is adjusted after each map. So my new life cap now would be 22 instead of 50. So I'd have to actually gain lives instead of just sort of regain lost ones, if you know what I mean. Oh, round 79. It's a lovely round, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and now I can actually attempt the last map with monkey knowledge without dying on round bloody 1. Or 4, or whatever it was. Bang. No problem anymore. Oh. Today is it's an okay day. I was going to say today is a good day. No, today's an okay day. Permaspike's got my back. Crossbow Monkey's got my front. Or Crossbow Master, I should say. My apologies. I mean, still is a monkey, but nevertheless. Brickle's doing some work, but definitely not all. I apologize if a lot of this is just me going, oh, this is nice. Can we handle that? Of course we can. Permaspike's got our back. Alright, and then this should be pretty chill. I don't remember there being too much in terms of damage for this. Are we good, Permaspike? Are we good? Worst comes to worst, we can always sell our Permaspike for a Grandmaster. Let's actually do that. See how we go. Permaspike, can you still save us? Ooh, it's getting there. It's pushing the limits. It's pushing the boundaries, but we're still making it. Can you handle a little bit more for us? Just a little bit more. You bloody legend. Bloody legend. And Grandmaster, solve the rest of our problems, please. Thank you. You did beautifully, Permaspike. You did beautifully. And there it is. First try with monkey knowledge. Oh, it's so beautiful. We're moving on. We're making progress. Holy shit. Last map. Alright, we're back. And I say that because this is also a painful map to deal with. And I am not prepared. Alright, let's do this. I am totally prepared. Okay, so my biggest issue last time was that this guy wasn't sitting close enough to one of my friends. The Monkey Buccaneer. And so he didn't actually give it any camo detection. Yay. Alright. Sorry if I sound a bit glum. I've been doing this for a while. Because, funnily enough, this map's a pain. Alright, that's good. This map's a pain, and I think we all know it. Especially on double HP Moabs. Alright, but I do like the idea of this sub being away. Away, away! Okay. So now, the issue I was facing... Well, no, that wasn't the issue, but that was a issue that came up. Was that my aircraft carrier, which was eventually this guy, did not have camo detection. Now, usually they're pretty crap if you get camo detection, because you're missing out on a lovely ability called Grape Shot. And so I'm going to refuse to correct my mistake, and instead I'll just put Brickle nearby to give camo detection when we need it instead. So hopefully that works. Also, I think, I don't know for sure, but I think I'm going to actually farm with one of these boats in the early stages. Just because I feel like it could aid us in quite a big way. So let's give it a shot, because I mean, I've already messed this up quite a few times now. I may as well try out something new. Okay. So another problem I was having was I didn't have any camo detection. That's what my second boat was for. Camo detection and big guns, hurty time. The Moab takedown ability, that's the one. So I should probably go for that next, huh? Where's Brickle's radius? Okay, so like here. Alright, so this guy's gonna be our basic little money grabber, really. He's not gonna do anything else for a while. So we'll just leave him on Merchantman and hope for the best. The sooner we can get that, the better. To be honest, because right now he can deal with the single camo balloon here, along with the sub, and everybody else can handle everything else. So if we can get this guy making us a bit of extra cash early on, that is quite ideal for our lovely little predicament here. Just another $1,000 and we'll be on our way to Richville. I am a little bit worried here though for the leads. Oh no, Brickle should have us covered. Yeah, we'll be fine. Brickle in the boat. The boat and Brickle. Team Boat Brick. Nice. Got it before the end of the round to get the cash. Okay, let's see how much our new moneymaker helps us out, hey? So hopefully, quite a lot. Let's get some of these upgrades as well. Airburst darts is a beautiful upgrade. Come on. Nice. Just keep up this energy. Just keep it up. This is great. Extra cash is amazing. I don't know how many rounds it'll take to earn that money back for placing that boat and getting those upgrades, but I think it'll be worth it before the first Moab. So the way I usually deal with the first Moab is APD. It just barely kills it if I have the right upgrades, which is a bit of a deterrent, but still, it works well. Barely. Okay. Not bad, not bad at all. Ooh, okay. Bit spicy. All those pink balloons. There we go. That's better. Alright, so I think this guy is going to be making us extra cash, but we have to beat the first Moab for it to work well, essentially. Otherwise, we won't actually get much extra cash from it. Are we good here? That's what I thought. Okay. We're alright. We're alright. We're all alright. Are we? Are we all alright? I think we are losing some. Jeezums. Let's... Is that the end of the round? Can we try that again? Okay, good. We can try that again. Nice. Let's use Brickle's ability here, just to make sure we are all alright. Because that sub was doing dick all in terms of making that possible. But that's just because the lead boys got in the way. That's okay. We forgive you. Alright. So he's almost made us his money back, which is great news. And he's providing defense and camo detecting powers. So I'd say he's more than made his money back, to be honest. Ooh. Are we okay here? Let's activate the ability, just to be safe. Oh, shredded. Absolutely shredded. And now you're going into the positives, my friend. Ooh, here we go. Well, not just yet, because that's just the selling price that I'm basing that off of, but still. He's making more money than he is costing soon. And I don't think I'm going to be getting favored trades. I think we'll just stick with this to try and get aircraft carrier and the other one a bit sooner. Carrier flagship. Okay, that's good. We got one. One big boy upgrade, done. Let's go for the monkey ace next. And I'm going to be smart and place him pretty damn inside of this dam. Just so that if I want to place a village, I can place it here, and it might reach this flagship just barely. Well, it won't, spoilers, but it does reach whatever I place on top of the flagship when it's finished being made. When I get the flagship, that's the one, when I get the flagship. Okay, so let's slow it down. That looks a little intense. Never mind, it's not that intense. Never miss. Good. Good. Then we'll get a village just here. We're not trying to make it reach that, because I don't think it will. But it would be nice if it did, wouldn't it? Nah, that's just for when the carrier flagship comes into play. it will eventually reach one of the pillars that you can place regular monkeys on. Okay, a little bit more, a little bit more. Camo detection, beautiful. Man, I'm so scared to hit start. I turned off auto start, and now I'm like almost afraid that I'm gonna lose next round. No matter what it is, you know? It doesn't matter what round it is. I'm just deathly afraid of whatever it is. Alright. And then we'll probably get another one of these guys up. Are we good? Are we safe? No. No ability needed. That's nice. Okay. Now, I'm aiming purely for the carrier flagship. And we'll see how quickly this merchant man can help us get there. Seems like the merchant man's actually a pretty big key here. Weirdly enough. Because, I wasn't doing this well last time. Like, don't get me wrong, I got past this round. It's not like I was getting stuck earlier, but we were having a few more close calls earlier. Okay, and now we're cruising a bit more. Is it just me, or does Admiral Brickle kind of look like Cleopatra at the moment, rather than a pirate? Oh, she's shy. My bad. Sorry. A little bit Cleopatra vibes. I think it's around 57 that I don't like. I'm even starting to remember rounds that I don't usually remember. Round 57 sounds... I'm pretty sure that's the painful one, where Moabs come out from either side at the same time. Yeah, so this is fine. One Moab at a time we can handle. It's when they come out at the same time from both sides. That's when the handling stops. Okay, so here. So let's put that down. Blow that one up. Nice. Get on top of it early. And then we'll use Brickle's ability for the second wave, I think. You know what? We'll try it. We'll see how we go. Just without abilitying. Okay, it was close, but we did it. That's good. I've never done that before successfully. Ooh, we've always had to use abilities. This is looking good. This is looking good. Even if I fuck this up and nobody hears this because I've quickly thrown it in the recycling bin and started a new recording, I've at least learned that Merchantmen is the way to go. Because it's gotten me this far and I've gotten a heck more money from it. Okay. Shredded cheese, nice. Okay. Now, the very last attempt that I did of this, round 63 screwed me. Classic, right? Absolute classic. Alright, so let's see. Camo leads also were a bit of a problem, but we used Brickle's ability and we solved that, because that lets this guy detect camo, briefly, not permanently. But that's all cool, that's all cool. Okay, round 60, we'll place this here. Blow him up early. Nice, nice. Keep it up, keep it up. Beautiful. Okay, this is good, this is good. Round 61, I'm a little afraid. But maybe we'll be fine. These ones are staggered just enough so that it doesn't make too much of a difference. But if they come out at the same exact time, it's a bit of a worry. Let's use Brickle's ability. Oh, we don't have it. Oh, I sped things up accidentally. Whew. Okay. That really sent my heart rate up. I'm gonna slow down and chill a bit. Oh. Just take it easy. This looks like the exact same round. It feels like the exact same round. I'm gonna try my best to save Brickle's ability, her first one. But I think there's fortified Moabs at the end of this. So it really just depends on them. I've got a nuke, if needed. So I might drop it in the middle if 2 fortified Moabs meet there. And then we're going to have to get something 5th tier to be able to deal with 63. I think that was good. I think that was very good. That was very good. Okay. Got it. Now, according to my calculations, we can't beat 63 right now. We need to sell something and get something big. Spectre, I can guarantee beats 63, but I can't guarantee it'll beat everything after that. Carrier flagship, I can't guarantee can beat 63, but can probably do quite well with everything after. So, what if we sell the sub, buy a flagship, rebuy the sub, maybe even a little closer to Britain? Nah. Rebuy the sub as it was, and see how that goes. And then we can put our Dart Monkey up here to get its little buff, which is handy. Alright, let's just see how we do. Because this is scary. Okay, round 1 complete. Get some buffs. Round 2 is where I got screwed last time. I was not prepared for that. Oh, shit. Okay, we did really well there. Nice. So round 3 we can use Brickle's ability if we need it. I think we will. Let's use it anyway, just to be safe. Now. Nice. Holy shit. Made progress. Write that in the diary and smoke it. Okay. So let's keep this up. God, I'm so terrified. Especially with all these flying projectiles. Okay. Progress. 15 rounds to go. Oh god, I shouldn't have said that. I remember saying that on one of the times I lost. It like sparked a bad memory. Because right after I finished saying that, I lost. Is this a bad round? I don't remember. It seems okay. Man, this video is going to be like 2 hours long. Just because I'm taking everything slow. And being very precarious. Let's get this, let's get this, let's get this. That'll help. Okay. So can we handle a BFB on its own? Can we handle 2? Can we handle 2? It seems good. And the verdict says yes. Okay, nice. Let's keep this energy. We can handle 2 BFBs now. Moabs are no problem. Presumably. Fortifieds are a bit iffy, but we don't talk about them. Okay, never mind. They talk about us. We have to retaliate. Okay, we're good. Whew. Do we want crit hits? I feel like we might want crit hits. Let's do that. We just need to get to the point where we can afford another 5th tier. 2 5th tiers, I feel much more confident. Just the 1? Not looking great. Or not even another 5th tier. Either a Spectre or a Crossbow Master, and I will feel much safer. Okay, that's fine. It's just 1 BFB. I think maybe we're good. I hate to potentially jinx this, and I will utterly curse myself if I lose now. And you know what? I'm getting to the point where I'm going to use a continue if I do lose here, because this has taken me too long. It's taken me all day, in fact. I have other things to do. I would like to be doing them. Not gonna lie. That's just a fact. Alright, can we get on with the Moabs and the BFBs and stuff? That's the part I'm worried about. Oh! Shit, there were none. That's cool too. I'm cool with that as well. Let's keep that up, actually. Yeah, no Moabs or BFBs. No Moabs or BFBs. Why use big balloon when small balloon do the work? Oh god, shouldn't have said it. Shouldn't have said it. Big balloon do the work too. I'm sorry. Okay. Now we are getting into the danger zone here, but at the same time, it is also the home stretch. So, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. When they cross over in the middle like that, as Moabs, it scares the living hell out of me because I'm worried they'll sneak through and I won't notice them. That is the absolute most dangerous part about this map. You will not notice when you lose. It'll happen and you'll be like, oh fuck. You won't even see it coming. That's the scary part. Because if you could see it coming, you could prevent it and try a new thing and see how well it goes. But not like this. Oh god, I thought that was gonna slow it down more for some reason. You know how they have a speed up button? Can I have a slow down button? And I know people are gonna say that's just the regular speed, but it's not slow enough. I'm looking for like 0.5 times speed. You know? That classic YouTube slow motion playback speed. That's the one. Alright. But I really do think Merchantman is the key to doing this now. Getting it, and at the time that I did, was perfect, and being able to sell other towers and not that one to get my 5th tier was amazing, because it kept that income steady. Okay. BFB. That should be fine. I think the only fortified BFBs that come out is on 79. I think. I might be wrong about that, but that's just the round I remember them being on. I don't know if that's the first time they show up or not. Ooh, 76 might actually be relatively nice for us, because we've got this little bit of regrow blocker. Or grow blocker, whatever it's called. I forget. Okay, but we're doing it. This is the furthest I've been, I won't lie. This is the closest I've come to victory. I'm not going to use any abilities here, because I actually think sometimes, much like the Cripple Moab... Are we good? 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 I don't trust it. I'm going to use an ability. I was going to say sometimes I don't trust using the abilities, but nope, I trust them fully now. Fuck it. Alright. Let's use Brickle's first ability. Oh, is that actually good though? No, we should, if anything, we should use Brickle's second ability. So that's fine. Let's just drop it here. Blow both of those up. That's good. Focus on them, please, please. Focus a little more. Focus a little more. Nice. And then on this guy. And those ones. Yep, perfect. Oh, don't tell me there's more of the same. Who would have thought a game about popping balloons would have more of the same stuff? Don't do it. Okay, okay. That's amazing. Now, the reason I didn't want to use Brickle's first ability is because I might need it for this round. Holy shit. Whoo! You can tell why I was spam pausing that, so I could check the top and the bottom to see if they were actually making it, and somehow we went no lives lost like some maniacs. Okay. That's good, because I really did want that Brickle ability for round 78, not 76. Because that's arguably harder. Okay. I'm glad we were able to keep up the pressure to avoid a regrow farm, at the very least. Okay, that's good. Oh, this might need an ability. drop that. Was that too much? No, it wasn't. Beautiful. Whew. That's good. That's good. We're okay, I think. They can't throw much more at us. That was the bulk of the round. Yep. Holy shit, we're doing it, guys. We're actually doing it. Oh, not 2 times speed. Fuck no. We should be able to find the first wave. We should be able to do the first wave without an ability. It's the second wave I'm worried about. Ooh, shit. No, that's bad. No, no, no. Although there is a big gap between the first wave and the second wave. So maybe I could... You know what? No, let's be smart about this. Can I... Ooh, almost. Maybe mid-round I can buy it. It's a risk. It's a big risk. It's a big reward. Can we get it? Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Crossbow Master, you absolute legend. Absolute bloody legend, I tells ya. Holy shit. And now we can get our boy back, but we're not going to go bottom path. We're going to go middle, where he belongs. Oh, fuck. You know why I'm so relieved? Is because we've basically won this now. Either Crossbow Master's going to do this last bit of the round solo, or not solo, but do it insanely well, that he may as well be doing it solo. We'll even get P training for him. We care about you. You know? The only primary monkey here. We love you. Oh, we bloody love you, mate. You frickin' flip-floppin' legend. Alright, so this is quite a heavy round in terms of fortified BFBs at the end. So we'll just see how we go. The Crossbow Master should absolutely nail some of these Moabs. Oh yeah. We might not even need an ability here. Alright, here it comes. Moment of truth. That's a regular one. We can smash these guys now. I think we've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done it. Admittedly, it did take monkey knowledge to get through the last few, but we've officially done it. We have officially done it. Whew. Fuck you. What time is it? What time is it? Okay, well, when I turned on my phone, it said 11:59, but then it quickly jumped to 12:02. I'm gonna count that as 11:59. I did it today. Whatever. Shit, that was hard. So fucking hard. Okay, but money is the key to winning all of this. Fuck yes. I'm sorry for the swear words if you don't like swear words, but I'm bloody happy. But yeah, even with maxed out monkey knowledge, I fucking struggled with that for hours. So you definitely need some sort of monkey knowledge for this. Trying to do this knowledgeless is insane. But maybe if you did do the merchantmen thing, that, you know, it could be possible. Anyway, holy shit. I'm going to have a rough time editing this before bed, but thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry again about the monkey knowledge thing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Enjoy your day.